Welcome back to the Dr. Washbrains podcast, where we make health a dinner table conversation. I am your host, Dr. Akash Sehgal, and today we are diving deep into a topic that touches each of our lives: our immune system. Our immune system plays a very crucial role in how we feel daily. And today I'll guide you through effective strategies to boost your immune function naturally. Let's dive in. Let's begin by breaking down the immune system. Imagine it as your body's army that is constantly alert. It is comprised of various components: the white blood cells, antibody cells, and the lymphatic tissues, all working together to fend off invaders like viruses and bacteria. When a pathogen enters our body, it triggers an immune response. Our white blood cells, the foot soldiers of this army, recognize the invaders and launch an attack. This, this battle is intricate and at times chaotic. The speed and efficiency of this response depends on our immune health. But here's the catch: various factors can weaken this defense system. Poor nutrition, lack of sleep, chronic stress, and unhealthy habits can leave us vulnerable. This is why understanding how to naturally enhance our immune function is very crucial. Let's talk about nutrition, the foundation upon which our immune system stands. Imagine your immune cells as tiny warriors and nutrition as the high quality fuel they need to operate effectively on. A balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals is very essential. Foods like citrus fruits, which are packed with vitamin C, they enhance the production of white blood cells, which are crucial for fighting off infections. Then we've got bell peppers, which surprisingly contain even more vitamin C than oranges. I mean, think about tossing them next into your next salad. Incorporating a variety of fruits and vegetables like these into your meals can significantly impact your immune function. Picture your plate as a palette of colors. Each hue of a different color represents different nutrients working synergistically, working cohesively to protect your health. Micronutrients play a pivotal role in maintaining and optimizing immune functions. Amongst these, proteins, especially essential and non essential amino acids, are crucial for building and maintaining the immune system. They form the structural framework of your immune cells and influence the production of antibodies, cytokines, and other molecules critical for immune response. Essential nutrients are nutrients that your body cannot produce on its own, meaning that they must come from your diet. These includes vitamins, minerals, essential amino acids, and essential fatty acids. Now, without these, your immune system would struggle to defend the body from infections and diseases. Essential nutrients are like the fundamental building blocks that create the foundation for immune strength. Non essential nutrients, while important, are synthesized by your body under normal conditions. Although you do not need to consume these nutrients in your diet, adding them can provide added benefits and improve various bodily functions, including immunity. See, proteins are the most critical macronutrient for the immune system because they provide the amino acids which are required to build and repair tissues and synthesize antibodies. Proteins also regulate immune cell signaling and functioning. Let's break down essential and non-essential amino acids first and their role in immunity. Essential amino acids are those that your body cannot synthesize on its own, and they must be obtained through dietary sources. There are an overall 9 essential amino acids, and they play critical roles in immune health. Now, these essential amino acids must be obtained from high quality protein sources like lean meats, fish, dairy products, eggs, and legumes. If any of these amino acids are lacking, your immune system might not function optimally. Coming down to non essential amino acids. Non essential amino acids can be synthesized by the body, but their availability in the diet can still enhance immune function. These include glutamine, arginine, glycine, proline, tyrosine, and serine. Now, non essential amino acids can be found in a variety of foods like meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, and even plant based proteins like soy and legumes. Whether essential or non essential, amino acids are the building blocks that help maintain the integrity of immune cells, from the barriers of your skin to the deep internal workings of your gut and lymphatic system. Adequate intake of both essential and non essential amino acids ensures that your immune system has the resources it needs to operate efficiently. When your body has access to all essential and non essential amino acids, it is able to synthesize antibodies. They are basically proteins which recognize and neutralize foreign invaders such as bacteria, viruses, and toxins. Your body is also able to build immune cells. See, proteins are essential for the production of white blood cells, including macrophages, neutrophils, T cells, and B cells, which form the backbone of your immune response. Your body is also able to repair tissues better. During an immune response, tissues can become damaged. Amino acids help repair and rebuild those tissues, supporting overall recovery. Certain amino acids help modulate the inflammatory response to ensure it doesn't become excessive, which can damage healthy tissue. In summary, essential amino acids like leucine, lysine, and threonine, and non essential amino acids like glutamine and arginine, they all work together to support a strong and functional immune system. Whether they are building immune cells, repairing tissue, or regulating inflammation, proteins are indispensable in the fight against infections. By consuming a variety of high quality protein sources, you ensure your body has access to all the amino acids necessary to maintain optimal immune health. Now, let's talk about hydration. Water is very underrated, yet, it is fundamental to virtually every process in the body, and that includes immune function. Think of water as the lifeline of your system, fueling your cells, allowing them to communicate, and ensuring they can perform their duties effectively. Staying hydrated is more than just quenching your thirst. It is about sustaining the internal environment where your immune cells thrive. Water supports vital processes such as nutrient transport, waste elimination, and temperature regulation. Imagine your body as a highly sophisticated machine. Without enough water, it starts to falter. But with proper hydration, you're giving it the lubrication it needs to run smoothly and protect itself against infections. Water helps maintain the health of mucous membranes, which acts as the body's first line of defense against pathogens. These membranes, found in your respiratory and digestive tracts, rely on moisture to function effectively. When dehydrated, they can become dry and cracked, leaving your body more vulnerable to bacteria and viruses. The lymphatic system, which carries white blood cells, which are basically your soldiers of the immune system throughout the body, is primarily composed of water. If you're dehydrated, the system slows down, making it more difficult for your immune cells to travel where they are needed. The result? A sluggish immune response that could leave you more susceptible to infections. Furthermore, dehydration can cause inflammation, leading to higher levels of stress hormones like cortisol, which can suppress the immune function further. And on the flip side, staying hydrated helps your body efficiently flush out toxins and metabolic waste, giving your immune system less to battle on a daily basis. The old 8 glasses of water a day rule is a good baseline, but it is important to listen to your body. The amount of water you need depends on your activity level, the climate you live in, and even your diet. Foods with high water content like fruits and vegetables contribute to your daily water intake as well. A simple way to monitor hydration is to pay attention to the color of your urine. Pale yellow indicates that you are well hydrated, while darker shades might signal that you need more fluids. Additionally, during times of illnesses or increased physical activity, your body needs even more water to help fight off infections and repair cells. By staying hydrated, you're essentially boosting your body's ability to recover faster. See, it is not just about water. Electrolytes, minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are also crucial for proper hydration. They help maintain the balance of fluids inside and outside your cells, allowing nutrients to enter and waste to exit. Without the right balance of electrolytes, your immune cells cannot function optimally. And to replenish electrolytes, especially after intense exercise or illness, consider incorporating drinks with added electrolytes or consuming foods rich in these minerals, such as leafy greens, bananas, and nuts. Movement is life. Our bodies are designed for motion, and regular exercise is one of the most potent tools we have to maintain not only physical health but also a strong, resilient immune system. Think of every step, every push, every stretch as fueling your body's defenses, an essential element in your immune arsenal. Imagine your immune system as a fleet of vigilant soldiers constantly patrolling your body. These soldiers, immune cells like lymphocytes and macrophages, need to move freely to spot and eliminate threats. This is where exercise comes into play. Regular physical activity, even something as simple as a brisk walk or gentle cycling, stimulates the flow of blood and lymph. carrying these immune cells throughout your body more efficiently. Visualize your body as a well oiled machine. As you move, your muscles pump, your heart beats stronger, and your lungs expand, pushing oxygen and nutrients to cells that need it most. This improved circulation helps immune cells move swiftly, identifying and neutralizing harmful invaders. Regular moderate exercise, such as walking, swimming, or even yoga, it has shown to enhance the activity of natural killer cells, T cells, and antibodies, which are crucial components of your immune defense. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week, whether it is a daily walk in nature, a relaxing swim, or a bike ride through the park. Each session not only boosts your mood and energy levels, but also primes your immune system to respond quickly and effectively when faced with pathogens. But just like any well tuned machine, balance is essential. While moderate exercise is a fantastic boost for your immunity, pushing your body too hard can have the opposite effect. Overtraining can strain your system, elevating stress hormones like cortisol, which, when chronically high, can suppress immune function. Think of overtraining as running your immune system into overdrive without giving it a chance to recover. Listen to your body. It is essential to build a routine that feels sustainable and enjoyable. Picture yourself finding that perfect balance between effort and recovery, where your workouts leave you feeling energized and strong rather than fatigued and worn down. Now, whether you're hitting the gym, practicing yoga, or simply enjoying a morning jog, remember that movement isn't just about fitness, it is about supporting your body's natural defenses. Regular exercise can lower inflammation, improve sleep quality, and even reduce stress, all key factors that influence your immune health. So think of exercise as more than just a workout. Visualize it as a daily investment in your long term well being. A powerful yet simple way to keep your immune system in fighting shape. Each single stretch of your arm, each stride of your leg, each breath of fresh air strengthens not just your muscles but your immunity, setting you on a path to vibrant health. Next, we need to discuss sleep, the unsung hero of our immune system. Sleep isn't just a time when your body rests. It's a critical period during which your immune system repairs, regenerates, and strengthens itself. Quality sleep is like a reset button for your immune system, allowing it to recalibrate and prepare to defend you from potential infections. Now, when you sleep, your body goes into a mode of restoration and immune enhancement. The immune system uses this downtime to produce and release essential immune molecules, including cytokines, T cells, and natural killer cells, which are crucial for fighting off infections. Without enough sleep, these vital processes can be compromised. During the deepest stages of sleep, particularly slow wave sleep or deep sleep, your body produces and releases cytokines. Cytokines are proteins that play multiple roles in immune function, particularly in regulating the body's response to infections and inflammation. Some cytokines promote sleep, while others are crucial for mounting an effective immune response. For example, pro inflammatory cytokines like IL 1 and TNF alpha are released in higher concentrations during sleep. These proteins help your immune system respond more effectively to infections, injuries, and inflammation. And when you're sleep deprived, your body reduces the production of these essential cytokines, which weakens your immune defense. Picture your immune system as a construction site. Without enough sleep, the workers, which are the cytokines, do not show up in full force to repair and rebuild your body's defenses. Over time, this can lead to an increased risk of infections, prolonged recovery from illness, and even the development of chronic health conditions. Now, another crucial process that happens during sleep is the activation of T cells. T cells are a type of white blood cells that identifies and destroys infected or cancerous cells. Sleep enhances T cell activity, allowing them to effectively target and eliminate threats. Research shows that people who sleep poorly have reduced T cell activation. When you're when you're well rested, your T cells are more capable of binding to infected cells, clearing them out of your body. On the on the flip side, sleep deprivation leads to higher levels of stress hormones like cortisol, which suppresses T cell function. This makes your body less capable of mounting an adequate defense when confronted by a virus or bacteria. Sleep also boosts the activity of natural killer cells or NK cells, another essential part of the immune system. NK cells are your body's rapid response team. They identify and kill cells infected by viruses or transformed into cancerous cells. Studies have shown that even a single night of poor sleep can reduce NK cell activity by up to 70%, leaving your body more vulnerable to infections. By getting enough quality sleep, you're essentially ensuring that your body's first line of defense, the NK cells, are ready to act at full capacity. Think of sleep as your immune system's natural armor, reinforcing your protection from external threats. Chronic sleep deprivation can have a cumulative negative effect on your immune health. Here are a few ways lack of sleep weakens the immune system. As mentioned earlier, a lack of sleep diminishes cytokine production, specifically pro inflammatory cytokines, which are essential for fighting infections. Paradoxically, chronic sleep loss also leads to elevated levels of inflammatory markers in the blood, which can contribute to weakened immune system. Elevated inflammation over time leads to the development of chronic diseases like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and even cancer, all of which further compromise immunity. Studies have shown that people who do not get enough sleep have a reduced immune response to vaccines. For example, a lack of sleep has been linked to a weaker response to the flu vaccine, making it less effective. This underscores the importance of sleep when you're trying to build immunity through vaccination. Sleep deprivation has been linked to an increased risk of developing infections like the common cold, influenza, and other viral illnesses. Even partial sleep deprivation, getting less than 7 hours of sleep for several consecutive nights, can make you more prone to infections. In fact, research has shown that people who sleep fewer than 5 hours a night are more likely to catch a cold after being exposed to the virus. To maximize your immune function, aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. It is not just about quantity, but also about the quality of sleep that matters. Deep sleep and REM sleep are particularly important for immune function. During these stages, your body repairs tissues, produces immune molecules, and consolidates memory, all critical processes for staying healthy. An important point to note over here is that even though it is recommended to sleep for 7 to 9 hours a day, some people perform optimally even when they are sleeping for lesser hours. Now, this does not mean that they need to increase their sleeping hours, but they need to see how much of a sleep debt are they actually in. We will talk about sleep debt in another dedicated video on this podcast. Here are some practical ways to improve sleep quality and boost your immune health. Your bedroom should be conducive to sleep. Keep the space cool, dark, and quiet. Use blackout curtains to block out light and consider a white noise machine or earplugs if you live in a noisy area. A comfortable mattress and pillows also make a big difference in achieving quality sleep. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your body's circadian rhythm, which influences the release of melatonin, a hormone that promotes sleep. Consistency trains your body to recognize when it's time to wind down, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep for longer. The blue light emitted from phones, tablets, and computers interferes with melatonin production, making it harder for you to fall asleep. Try to avoid screens for at least an hour before bed. Instead, engage in relaxing activities like reading a book or practicing deep breathing exercises to signal to your body that it is time to rest. Chronic stress also disrupts sleep and, in turn, weakens the immune system. Incorporate stress management techniques into your daily routine, such as meditation, yoga, or journaling to calm your mind before bed. Relaxing activities help lower cortisol levels, which support better sleep and strengthens your immune defenses. Now, caffeine and nicotine are stimulants that can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. Limit your consumption of these substances, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. If you're sensitive to caffeine, try to stop drinking it by early afternoon to ensure a restful night's sleep. Sleep is the foundation which a strong immune system is built upon. It is during sleep that the immune system produces the cells and proteins it needs to fight off infections and repair damaged tissues. Whether you're recovering from an illness or trying to avoid one, ensuring that you get enough high quality sleep each single night is essential for staying healthy. Let's take a moment to talk about stress. In our fast paced world, stress is almost inevitable, but how we manage it can significantly impact our immune function. Chronic stress does not just weigh on the mind, it disrupts the body's delicate balance, especially when it comes to the immune system. Effective stress management is essential to protect your body from illnesses, infections, and long term health issues. When you experience stress, your body activates the fight or flight response, an ancient survival mechanism designed to help you deal with immediate threats. Now, during this response, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which help you prepare to either confront or escape the danger. In short bursts, the stress response is beneficial, helping you react quickly. But when stress becomes chronic, lasting for weeks, months, or even years, it wreaks havoc on the immune system. Here's how. So, cortisol, the primary stress hormone, directly suppresses the immune system by lowering the activity of immune cells like lymphocytes and natural killer cells, making you more vulnerable to infections. Chronic stress leads to increased levels of pro inflammatory cytokines, which cause persistent low level inflammation in the body. Over time, this inflammation weakens the immune system and contributes to the development of diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and autoimmune disorders. Now, stress can impair your body's ability to mount an effective immune response to vaccines, reducing the number of antibodies produced and making vaccinations less effective. Studies show that people who are under chronic stress tend to have poorer responses to vaccinations, increasing their susceptibility to preventable diseases. Stress impairs the body's ability to repair tissues, which slows down recovery from illness and injury. Wounds take longer to heal, and the body struggles to fend off infections when stress levels are high. I think now, when we understand how stress impacts the immune system, we will have to explore some practical strategies to manage stress and, in turn, support our immune health. One of the most powerful tools for combating stress and supporting immune function is mindfulness. Practices like yoga, meditation, and deep breathing exercises help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest response, which counters the fight or flight response triggered by stress. By engaging in mindfulness, you lower cortisol levels, reduce inflammation, and boost immune system activity. Meditation is a practice that involves focusing your mind and eliminating distractions. Studies show that even short bursts of meditation, 10 to 20 minutes a day, can significantly reduce cortisol levels and enhance immune function. But when you meditate, your body enters a state of deep relaxation, promoting healing and immune resilience. Imagine sitting quietly, focusing on your breath. With each inhale, you invite calmness. With each exhale, you release tension. As you breathe deeply and slowly, your heart rate slows, your muscles relax, and your stress hormones level they decrease. These moments of mindfulness not only reduce stress, but also increase the activity of T cells, which are critical for fighting off infections. Sorry for the ASMR, but yeah. Stress often causes shallow, rapid breathing, which keeps your body in a state of heightened alertness. Deep breathing, on the other hand, helps oxygenate the blood, lower blood pressure, and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Picture yourself sitting in a comfortable chair. You close your eyes and you place one hand on your abdomen and take a slow, deep breath through your nose. I want you to do this with me, to be honest. You're sitting somewhere peaceful, somewhere quaint, all right, and you take a slow, deep breath through your nose, and then you feel your abdomen rise. You then exhale slowly through your mouth, feeling your body relax with each breath. If you can, you can exhale out through your mouth with your lips pursed. Like, now, this simple act of deep breathing sends a message to your brain that it is safe to relax. It reduces stress and promotes a balanced immune response. Now, yoga combines physical postures with mindful breathing, making it an excellent practice for reducing stress and boosting immune health. Through a combination of stretching, balance, and controlled breathing, yoga reduces inflammation and enhances the body's ability to resist infections. Plus, the physical movement improves circulation, which helps immune cells travel throughout the body more efficiently. When you regularly engage in yoga, your body becomes more resilient to stress, helping you maintain a balanced immune system even during challenging times. Now, what's fascinating is that when you regularly practice mindfulness, your immune system becomes more adaptable. Chronic stress leads to an imbalance in immune cells, causing them to overreact to minor threats while underreacting to major ones. However, mindfulness and relaxation techniques, which help restore balance, They do that by lowering the production of pro inflammatory cytokines and increasing the activity of anti inflammatory pathways. Studies show that people who engage in mindfulness activities have a lower level of CRP or C reactive protein, a marker of inflammation that is linked to poor immune function. Additionally, mindfulness has been shown to increase telomerase activity, which is linked to cellular longevity and a stronger immune system. Essentially, mindfulness not only reduces stress in the moment, but also strengthens your body's long term ability to fight infections and heal. Stress is an unavoidable part of life, but how we respond to it determines whether it will harm or help us. By adopting mindfulness techniques and engaging in hobbies, we can protect our immune systems from the damaging effects of chronic stress. These practices not only reduce stress hormones levels, but also enhance the production and the activity of immune cells, fortifying our defenses against illnesses. Let's not forget the power of sunlight, often referred to as nature's medicine. Our bodies require sunlight to produce vitamin D, which is a crucial nutrient that plays a significant role in supporting immune health. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, it synthesizes vitamin D, which is essential for numerous bodily functions, particularly in bolstering the immune system. See, vitamin D plays a vital role in modulating the immune response. It helps activate T cells and macrophages, critical components of the immune system that identify and destroy pathogens. Picture these immune cells as soldiers in your body's defense army. Vitamin D equips them with the necessary tools to fight off infections. Vitamin D also has anti inflammatory properties, which help prevent excessive inflammatory responses that can occur during infections. By keeping inflammation in check, vitamin D supports a balanced immune response, ensuring that your body can efficiently combat pathogens without causing harm to its own tissues. Research indicates that vitamin D enhances the production of antimicrobial peptides, which are natural antibiotics produced by immune cells. These peptides help destroy bacteria and viruses, providing an extra layer of protection against these infections. Imagine these peptides as tiny shields that your body deploys against invaders, making your defenses more formidable. To harness the benefits of vitamin D, aim for 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight exposure for a few times a week. The duration depends on factors like skin type, time of day, and your geographic location. When you step outside and feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, note that you are actively supporting your immune system. For optimal vitamin D synthesis, aim for midday when the sun rays are the strongest. This is typically between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. However, be mindful of your skin type. Those with fair skin may need less time in the sun than those with a darker skin. Expose large areas of the skin, such as arms and legs, to the sunlight. However, be careful not to stay out too long to avoid sunburn. A few minutes of direct sunlight is enough to stimulate vitamin D production without the risk of damage. Those with lighter skin produce vitamin D more quickly than those with darker skin. If you have darker skin, you may require longer sun exposure to achieve adequate vitamin D levels. While it is important to protect your skin from harmful UV rays, using sunscreen can block vitamin D synthesis. If you plan to be in the sun for an extended period, consider applying sunscreen after you have had some sun exposure for vitamin D production. If sunlight exposure is scarce due to factors like weather, geographic location, or lifestyle, consider dietary sources of vitamin D. Foods rich in vitamin D include salmon, mackerel, and sardines, which are excellent sources. You've got fortified foods like many dairy products, orange juice, and cereals. Then you've got egg yolks. Now, these contain small amounts of vitamin D, making them a nutritious addition to your diet. In cases where dietary sources are insufficient, vitamin D supplements can be beneficial. However, it is essential to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any supplementation. They can provide guidance on appropriate dosages based on your individual needs and health status. Now, let's shift our focus to the importance of maintaining a healthy weight, which is another pillar of immune health that is often overlooked. Imagine your body as a finely tuned instrument where balance is key to producing harmonious melodies of well being. Carrying excess weight can create discord within this instrument, leading to chronic inflammation and a weakened immune response. Visualize obesity as a heavy cloak that slows you down, making it harder for your body to respond to infections. Studies have shown that individuals with obesity face a higher risk of various illnesses, including respiratory infections, illustrating the profound connection between weight and immune health. But the good news is that this journey towards a healthier way doesn't have to be daunting. Picture yourself walking around a beautiful path where each step represents a choice towards nourishment and movement. Embrace sustainable habits that enrich your life, whether it is exploring new recipes filled with vibrant fruits and vegetables, or discovering an activity that sparks joy in your heart, like dancing or hiking. Mindful eating becomes a powerful tool on this journey. Envision yourself sitting down to a meal, savoring each bite, and listening to your body's cues. This practice allows you to cultivate a deeper relationship with food, transforming meals into moments of gratitude and joy. Regular exercise adds another layer to this beautiful narrative. It is not just about burning calories, it is about celebrating what your body can do. Picture yourself feeling invigorated after a brisk walk or energized from a dance class, knowing that each movement strengthens not only your body but also your immune system. Now, as we conclude this journey into boosting immune function naturally, remember that it is not about one single action, but a combination of practices that collectively enhance your immune system. Each of these strategies we have discussed today, nutrition, hydration, exercise, sleep, stress management, they work synergistically to create a robust defense against illness. I encourage you to start small. Choose one or two of these strategies to incorporate into your daily routine. Maybe it's committing to an extra glass of water each day or taking a brisk walk after dinner. As you start to notice improvements in your energy levels and overall health, gradually integrate more of these practices into your life. As we wrap up today's episode, remember that taking charge of your health is an ongoing journey. Each small change contributes to a larger transformation. Embrace the process, be patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. Thank you for tuning in to the Dr. Wash Brains podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, making health a dinner table conversation is the first step towards a healthier future.